What's up, card fighters? Raptor11 here.
And I'm Maxon.
There he is. It's been a long time, Maxon.
It has. We've been busy. There's been worlds of things.
Yeah, I've been at Pokemon Worlds. I was training for that for ages, so
There were many montages involved.
Oh man, so many montages. Maybe I should put one up. But now it's time for the Vanguard World Championships. We're in the Nationals season sort of now, aren't we? The qualifiers.
Yes, there's been a couple in America.
Yeah,
that happened.
And they're going to be hitting.
Europe's are due.
Yeah, they're going to be soon, aren't they? I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm excited. We're going to be casting again. You're going to join me this time most of the time.
Yes, I will.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Yes.
You're going to have your throat sore from all the talking, not anything else.
I'll just tag in with Stephen Hawke, and he can go for hours.
He can. So let's do a little bit of a breakdown, because maybe we might need to talk about the meta, maybe. Just a little bit. So, Toronto, first Nova Grappler. First was Nova Grappler, Maxon. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I thought that was kind of bizarre, to be honest. To be honest, when I first saw that, the split, I literally just looked at what else was topped, and I was very surprised that there's no Kagero.
Yeah, no top for Kagero, which is kind of... Let's just break down what else is there. Second, Namakari. Third, Aquaforce. And fourth, Royal Paladin. Now, I can expect the Royal Paladin to be there.
Well, they say Royals, they mean MLB.
Yeah, they say that. But the Aquaforce in particular is something... In this very cross-ride heavy format, I wouldn't think we'd be doing that amazing. Unless, I could be wrong, but I think it is the cross-ride version of Maelstrom.
I believe it was Tri-Stinger. Yeah, it was a Tri-Stinger build, I believe. It feels like a lot of the decks that won in Toronto were what people would go quote-unquote tier 2 decks.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to agree with that, considering... Let's break down the top 5 clans that they had. I mean, Kagero was actually 11.6%, with Gold Paladin at 11, Bermuda Triangle 9.7%, Namakari 7.7%, and Oracle Think Tank 7.7%. I would actually say that's kind of true on most things. I mean, I would expect the end Kagero to be the most played deck.
Yeah, definitely.
All the time.
Especially for a qualifier event.
Yeah, especially. So I'm just confused by some of these numbers. I mean, especially the 0.6 hybrid, considering you can't really have hybrid decks unless it's...
I assume it's going to be like grade 1 rush and stuff like that.
But you're only allowed one clan.
So I think that's only in teams, isn't it?
No, I think it's still... You're only allowed to have your cards from one clan still.
No, I'll have to check that.
I think that's why that's like that. I don't know.
Okay.
It must...
Well, I assume they must have... They mustn't... Well, multi-clans must have been allowed, otherwise they say hybrid, they mean DQ'd on site would have been the thing.
Hybrid, also known as the DQ'd automatically deck. Let's have a look at anything interesting around here. Here's an interesting stat, right? Nova Grappler 5.8%, and it won.
Yeah, I'm quite
indicates
amazed that it won.
It might be a good deck then.
Well, Nova Grappler's it's not like a bad deck. It's just that.
Yeah, we always said.
Kagero,
sorry, go on.
Like Kagero and Narukami, just like golds and stuff, just have a lot of big heavy sticks that they beat you with.
And those sticks also give you them pluses. I mean,
yeah,
there's not really anything that gains anything for Novas. I mean, Ultra Beast Deity...
Yeah, Novas don't have they don't have an advantage engine.
Yeah, the Ultra Beast is pretty good because it makes Novas sort of turn into a Spike Brother deck in a way.
Oh, they consistently get off multiple attacks off a turn.
Yeah.
It's basically what they got with the Illuminal Dragon, the cross ride.
Yeah, the Ultra Beast Deity.
Yeah.
Illuminal Dragon.
That basically just gave them the consistency.
Yeah, I think that's probably the thing that push them onto the edge, really, of actually doing stuff. Anyway, so next it's Atlanta. That just happened last week.
Yeah, Atlantis, yes.
And yes, Atlantis. Kagero won.
Well, no surprise, to be honest.
But second and third, Namakari. What do you think about that?
The blood is really, really popular. That's all I've got.
I have to say, yeah, sounds like it.
It's basically that's what I typically see.
It can hit for 23 easy. is Namakari.
Yeah,
I think that's probably the only reason why. It must be. It must be.
it's pretty
It's
much. I
not.
mean,
It's not. It's not for his effects.
No. I suppose the -2 is like okay, but I doubt there were many games where the effect really pushed the game.
Yeah, exactly. No, Neo Nectar, 5th place. I think.
I'd like to see which Neo Nectar it was. I will assume it's Musketeer.
I faced
'Cause
Musketeer. It's
Musketeers are
pretty
pretty
good, you
good.
know. Musketeer's
Yeah,
pretty good.
but
Spike
until
Brothers 5th. Sorry, 8th. Spike Brothers, pretty
8.
good.
Mm.
It's interesting that Spike Brothers. I'd say they're not amazing now. They're still playable, obviously, but
Yeah, they're still really good.
it's just like, oh, it's a dice roll deck, really.
They still need this. A lot of decks have had just a lot of support recently, and Spike Brothers only. I think the last Spike Brothers card was actually just 3, and that was a while. That was last year.
Mm. I mean, looking at the data here, Spike Brothers was 2.2%, so that's like 3 people ran Spike Brothers.
Oh right. Well, to get top 8 is pretty good.
So what's one of them to get top 8 is pretty good. Anything interesting? That's Gold Paladin, 15.4% most popular deck, followed by Oracle Think Tank, 10.8, and then Royal 10, Kikoro 9.3, Namkori 7.5. So we've sort of seen the meta shift. I think Oracle Think Tank is more Coco build, surely, if anything.
It might be Battle Sister. They've just come out with a Battle Sister.
Or like a merge of Coco Battle Sister.
Mm.
I've played with them. They're pretty good. I think
Gold Paladin seems to be the deck that everyone seems to be bringing, but it's not doing as well now.
I don't think it does as good as it used to.
As much.
So, yeah.
No, a lot of the new cards are pretty vanilla until the limit break kind of sets in, and then they kind of do something. And even then, the Planet Easel is literally a vanilla card until you hit the 5 damage. It's not like early Illuminal Dragon or the End, where the other effects are active most of the game.
So this brings us to the next section. What do you think is going to be UK Nats?
What's going to win or what's going to be there?
Well, let's say what's the top 3 decks you can see the most of on the day?
Well, I expect, like, just to be typical, they're probably like the Narukami, Gold, and the End. I expect to see them the most.
And what do you think would win?
I will assume the End probably, because the End is really, really good, and we haven't got hit with limitation yet. So
yeah, exactly. So I'm going to say what I'm going to do. I'm going to say what I think you should play. If I was playing in an event and you had all the cards and you just like wanted to play anything, Kageru's good. It should be. I feel it's one of those decks that everyone should be playing. You know, ready to play against or be playing. It's one of those. It's really good. But what's really good against it is Oracle Think Tank.
Yes.
Coco is really good against Kagero. So if you want to be slightly anti-meta, the Oracle Think Tank's the way to go. I mean, you've got to risk against other decks, but I think it's really between those two. And then Namakari is basically just a more hitting version of Kagero. I mean, there's nothing really different between them.
What about MLB?
We're only doing the top 3, so I don't think it's like the 4th. It's Kagero and Namakari. Oracle Think Tank is what I think he should be bringing on the day.
I can see Think Tank being popular, as I say, because the Battle Sisters just come out.
Yeah, and they're just so versatile and just drawing stuff. I mean, you don't run any draw triggers, obviously, in your versions now. You run 12 crit and 4 heal. Yeah, what can I say? I think Oracle Think Tank's just this really strong deck. But remember, we've just had Nova Grappler, right? Mm-hmm. That's just come in. That's really strong as well.
Well, I don't know. We still have the restriction list here in the UK yet, so we could still see Tsukiyomi do stuff.
I think Tsukiyomi went a long time ago, Maxon. Honestly.
I still have hopes. I have hopes because I want someone to justify my Bushiroad put to 2.
I'm just confused why it even happens in the first place. I thought it was kind of obvious that it wasn't going to, last.
I mean, when it was set 1 to set 5, it made sense.
Oh, yeah, but as soon as set 6 came out,
yeah,
it seemed pointless.
Like everything was way too fast.
So yeah, the secret deck Nova Grappler, which people need to actually be playing against to know about it. The Crossride, I think Ultra Deity Illuminati. Sorry, Luminal.
Illuminati.
It's not Illuminati. It's Illuminal Dragon. I think that's going to be like well, basically just because it's Spike Brothers. Basically, it's just like it works like a normal deck, and then suddenly, if it's been hit, what is it? 4 damage.
Yeah.
Then we break 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just stand 2 guys.
That's pretty good.
It's really good. I mean, you're gonna have like a few of them. They're all gonna be like you're gonna put as many as the database down as possible. So tackle that good game. It's likely gonna happen. Remember, you can do it slightly differently because it says choose up to 2 of your rear guards with Beast Deity. You can stand just a normal Beast Deity, like your grade 3, and you can actually stand your Tiger behind it, your starter. So you can actually just have a full column, 16 column that stands and hits again. And if that hits, you obviously pay the effect of the Tiger, stand your guy in front, attack again.
You've got Golden Anklet as well, which will gain 3k when it stands.
True. So possibly Nova Grappler.
With things like that, yeah.
Be secret.
And because there's a Tiger of Clone, isn't there? Tiger of Clone, a clone of Tiger.
Really?
The Blank Marsh to 7k. So with that Anklet, you can hit 16 and then stand them both, I guess, and hit for 19.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, if you're going for a very rush-heavy deck, that's probably the way to go. Go turn 4, win.
I suppose they got a new set of triggers because of the Death Army deck as well.
Yeah,
the Death Army sets just come out.
Well, you don't run stands in this version. It's very crit heavy.
Everything's crit heavy.
Yeah, well, everything will always be crit heavy now, but I think it's even more so. I mean, you still want maybe a few draw triggers, like maybe 4. 4 to 6 is always a nice play, but crit's bad. Win games.
More crits win games, yeah.
Oh, exactly.
Well, the crits are the fresher card, to be honest.
Well, when the game is, you have a pressure card, that's also the win card as well. Kind of silly. You can do too much for one. The crit trigger.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for this version of Cardfight Central. Hope you enjoy it. I hope you guys will come and see us in Nationals. Hope it's big. It's in Sheffield this time round.
In fact, you could leave comments if you're coming to Nats below.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. So we actually gauge like how big the audience is going to be this time.
Yeah. Last year we predicted 100, and that was a close bet. Nice.
Yeah, it's 200 odd in the end, so we did not expect that. So maybe if it's bigger this year, that'd be crazy.
No.
Well, come on, Max, and have a little bit of hope. Bigger than last year. Yeah, bigger than last year.
Bigger, better, badder, maybe.
See you next time, guys.
See you later.